Hello, tutor, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to express our macro teaching for lesson plan. This time, we are going to cover the writing skill. So, as usual, we are going to begin with the macro teaching goal. Now, my teammate Eduardo is going to read the goal of this macro teaching.
Okay, Ronald. Macro teaching goal: to show students a proper way to give their opinion about restaurants and different places to eat. This will be achieved by the acquisition of new vocabulary words related to the adjectives.
Okay, now I'm going to read the teaching context. And for this course, this material is intended for students from first year of high school. The students are about 13 to 16 years old. They have previous knowledge of the language since they studied English since third cycle. On the other hand, they are taking these classes because it is required by the syllabus of the Ministry of Education. Next, we have the lesson objectives, and here my teammate Napoleon is going to read each objective, sorry.
Okay, lesson objective, content objective. At the end of this lesson, a student will be able to talk about the different places to eat. Language objective. At the end of this lesson, a student will be able to use adjective for describing restaurants. At the end of this lesson, a student will be able to use proper writing skill for expressing their opinion about different places to eat.
Okay, now with that out of the way, we are going to move to section number one. And here, the first section is a warm-up. So here is the lesson plan. Good morning, students, and welcome back to yet another lesson. This time, we are going to use the knowledge that we have acquired in the previous lesson, and we are going to talk about uh, these places. So now for this section, I want you to write three characteristics about the restaurant in the photo. So please use, as I said earlier, use the previous adjectives we have learned in this lesson. So now I want you, Eduardo, to complete this part. So now you can begin.
Okay, I will do it. Write three characteristics about the restaurant in the photo. Okay, let me think. Let me check the image in order to write.
Yeah, sure.
Um, since there are a lot of people there, I think it's crowded. Crowded.
Okay, what
Since
else can you get from this picture?
since it's crowded and there are a lot of food, I think that is cheap.
Yeah. You have a grammatical error there.
Okay, we correct it right away. The food is cheap. In the last one,
Mhm.
I think that is colorful
Yes.
because I like the colors in the wall, and maybe that is appropriate to the eyes of people.
Yeah, basically you like the decoration, right?
Yes, I think it's good.
Okay.
The restaurant is colored.
You missed R in colorful.
Ah, let me check.
So very good. And tell me, Eduardo, have you ever been to a restaurant that looks like this?
Yes, in fact, there is a good restaurant like this, in a taco. It's very similar.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Eduardo, for your participation.
You're
Now
most welcome.
we have here Napoleon's part. So, Napoleon, now I want you to look carefully at this photo, and from it, I want you to write at least three characteristics about this restaurant. So, let me give you the control. Now you can begin, Napoleon.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
It looks fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
It seems that eating there is very expensive.
Mhm.
Has has many chandeliers.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, yeah. This place looks fancy. I mean, and with your second characteristic, I do agree that it is kind of expensive to eat there. I mean,
Teacher, I think that Napoleon should write in another line.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's doing it right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Thanks
yeah,
for your observation.
yeah, teacher.
Wait, Napoleon. I'm going to correct you there. Don't worry. I'll tell you when you can write. Continue, Napoleon. Continue writing here.
Okay, has many chandeliers.
Hmm. So that's it, Napoleon.
There are around, teacher. Excuse me. Shine. Okay, teacher.
So tell me, Napoleon, have you ever been at a restaurant that looks like this?
Yeah, of course, teacher.
So it was expensive or it was cheap?
For me, it's cheap.
Cheap? Yeah.
It's cheap.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay, that's interesting to hear. So
Uh,
thank you very
um.
much.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you very much for your participation. But before moving to the next section, I want you guys to tell me if you can guess what we are going to talk about in this lesson. So can you tell me, Napoleon, what do you think this lesson is going to be about?
Okay, teacher.
Mhm.
People usually eat
No,
their.
no, 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 no. I
Oh,
want you to tell me the main topic of the lesson. What do you think is the main topic of today's lesson? I mean,
characteristic, teacher.
characteristics of what?
Uh,
Eduardo,
Teacher,
can you
can I
help
help?
me?
is
Yes,
Yeah,
of
sure,
course,
sure.
of course.
Help me,
I think
Eduardo.
that okay. I think that we are going to be talking about restaurants, foods, use some characteristics, describe or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. So, guys, in this lesson, we are going to talk about restaurants, and we are going to describe these places using different adjectives. So, okay, now it's time to move on to the next section. Section number two is about the presentation. And in this section, I'm going to show you three graphic organizers. The first one, we're going to complete the first one, which is here, and the other two are going to complete by Eduardo and Napoleon. So I want you guys to help me complete this graphic organizer about restaurants. So Eduardo, uh, please answer me this question here. What do people do there? What do people usually do at a restaurant? Help me there, Eduardo.
Okay, of course. We were happy to do it. Okay. I think the people,
Hmm? What do you think?
yes, just
Restaurant.
yes. Okay, just
Hmm?
give me a
What do
second.
people do there? There are a lot of restaurants in the country.
People go to eat
Yeah, that's correct.
there since they don't want to cook.
Hmm.
It can be.
Right. Mhm. That's right. When we don't want to cook, we opt for go outside and buy something else.
Or
So I like
because of
your
their
answer.
jobs. Hmm.
Yeah, I like your answer. And tell me, what else can we find at a restaurant? I mean, we usually find food there, but there are
Hmm.
other restaurants that serve other kind of things. So can you tell me what else
Of
can we
course,
find at restaurants?
we can find background music.
You have made a grammatical mistake there. We are not remember we are not talking about third person.
Yes, I know, teacher. Sorry.
Don't worry. Remember that we are all learning
Okay.
together here.
Background music,
What else?
and in some of them at night, karaoke's,
Oh yeah, karaoke.
and let me correct this one,
Don't worry about it. That one.
and background music, karaoke, and singers, because in fact, in some restaurants invite some Salvadoran singers in
Mhm.
order to people dedicate a song or something like that.
Oh yeah, and that also makes the ambience of the restaurant more enjoyable. So thank you, Eduardo, for your participation. Now, Napoleon, it is your turn. I want you to help me with this question here. What kind of food do they serve at a restaurant? So tell me, what is your opinion?
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I think people usually eat their favorite food there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. What else?
Also, no,
Napoleon, wait, you missed one word. People usually eat their favorite what?
okay. My favorite is meat.
No, 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 no. What? People usually eat their favorite what? Food, right? You forgot to write the word food.
The favorite food,
Uh-huh.
my favorite food.
No, no, no. Write food there.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. People usually eat their favorite food there.
Okay. Write that down.
Continue, teacher.
Wait, but what kind of food do they serve there? I mean, what can you tell me? What kind of food? Do they only serve one kind, or do they serve all different type of food? Uh, I mean, like fast food, Mexican food, Chinese food, or things like that. Do they serve different types of food, right?
Not all. They differ from each other.
Okay, thank you. Now help me with the second question here. Are all restaurants the same? Wait, I'll give you I'll tell you when this is ready. Okay, now Napoleon, you can type. All restaurants the same? What can you tell me?
All differ from each.
You made here. You have a grammatical error here, Napoleon. You
Great.
put an additional f in from.
From.
Let me help you there. Wait, I'll tell you when it's done. Okay, now
Okay.
wait. Continue. Right. Continue, Napoleon. Continue. So that's it.
Okay,
That's
that's it.
your answer.
Yes,
Okay.
that
Thank
is my
you.
answer, teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Napoleon. So now I have here two graphic organizers. Both have the same questions and all have the same topic in common. So now I want you, Eduardo, to complete this graphic organizer first, and the second one is going to be completed by Napoleon. So Eduardo, you can, let me give you, okay. Now Eduardo, you can begin.
Of course, teacher, I will do it. Was there any kind of entertainment? Yes.
So yeah, basically, I want you to remember the last time you went to a restaurant, and based on that, I want you to answer all these questions. For example, as you read, was there any kind of entertainment in that restaurant? What can you tell me? Oh, so there was. Yes, there was.
There was music, background
Mm.
music.
Oh yeah, that's good. Cool. Was it crowded? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was a Saturday and there were many people.
Did you go there at night or during the day?
During the day, but
Okay.
some people get paid those days and
Oh yeah,
they
I know.
decide to go out. Yeah.
Okay, what about the next one? How did the food taste? Did you like it or you didn't?
Yes, I like it. In fact, I had hamburgers, so it was
Oh, nice
good.
choice. Okay, how did the food taste? Was delicious. Do you like hamburgers as a whole?
Yes, I love them.
By the way, you misspelled that word delicious.
Yes, I'm going to try to correct it. delicious.
Okay, let me help you out.
Uh, thank
Yeah,
you, teacher.
okay, let me help you. I told you what with your.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now you can continue. What about you, Napoleon? Do you like hamburgers or you don't?
Of course, I like.
You like them?
Yes.
Fries. Yeah, you can't have a hamburger without French fries.
Yes,
So,
it was a combo, in fact.
oh yeah, and a soda, right?
Yes, yes, a soda.
Okay, now next, who was there with you? Were you with your family or probably your siblings, or were you alone, or with your friends?
With my aunt.
Oh, your aunt. Hmm. And how was the service? Service was. Jimmy spelled good here, Eduardo. You're right. Goose.
Okay, yeah, yes, like ganso. like,
Yeah.
uy, la S, the letter
Okay,
S.
okay, that's
I
correct.
would,
The service
I
was
would,
good.
I would give them 5 stars.
Oh, that's too generous.
Yes, I think it's good.
You
What
forgot the
did you?
number. Here, you forgot five.
Ah, thanks. I would give them 5 stars. I know.
Write the word. Yeah, it's better to write the word.
Number five.
5 stars. So it was a perfect service.
Yes, and they are evaluated, so I would give them.
Oh,
Uh, I had hamburgers, as previously mentioned. I
yeah,
had
exactly.
hamburgers, French fries, soda, and wings.
Oh, a complete combo.
Yes. The combo has this. The combo is called Biggie Bag, and
Mhm.
it incorporates all of this.
So that's it. Oh no, the last question. Was the place expensive or cheap?
It was cheap because the combo costed $6, but there
Oh, it
was
was.
a complete combo.
Oh, yeah, it was cheap. It has hamburgers, French fries, and wings, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that one is a good option for a meal.
That's it.
Okay, so basically, the last time you went to a restaurant, there was some background music, and it was crowded because it was Saturday, right?
Yes,
And in
exactly.
your opinion, the food was delicious, and you went there with your aunt. And
Hmm.
also, you say that the service was perfect since you gave them 5 stars, and you had hamburgers, French fries, soda, and wings, right? And
Yes.
you consider the place to be cheap. So basically, that's the information, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Eduardo.
Thank you.
Now it's Napoleon's turn. So basically, Napoleon, you're going to do the same thing. Think about the last time you went to a restaurant, and based on that, answer these 7 questions. If you have problems with something, let me know. Okay, I'll be here for helping you. So
Okay,
now,
teacher.
Napoleon, you can
Okay,
begin.
teacher. Let me see.
So,
Well, the play was cheap.
okay. So the food wasn't expensive or overpriced, right?
Ah, yes.
Okay, that's good. So, question number 2, right?
Okay. Go ahead, teacher.
Was was there any kind of entertainment there?
Yes, there was a singer there.
Did you enjoy the music, or it was boring music?
Hey, teacher.
Did you enjoy the music?
Ah, of course.
Or
I like music. I
did
enjoy it
you did you
very
dance?
much. Yes.
Oh, so you danced. Okay, okay. Moving on, we have the third question. Was it crowded?
Yes, it was very crowded.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
but what about the main point of a restaurant? Tell me, how did the food taste?
Okay, teacher, the food was very good and tasted really good.
Okay, so it was a good place to eat, right? You misspelled food. Add another letter O.
Okay, you are right.
Yeah, food.
Was very good.
So it was delicious, right?
Yes, and tasted really, really good.
And who was there with you?
Well, I went there with my family.
Spend a lot of time with them, right?
Okay, Jason? What else,
Okay.
teacher?
How was the service? Do you remember? Did they give you a good service or a bad service or a horrible service? How was the service?
It was good. The waiters were all fast and friendly.
Okay, write that down. So the last question: what did you eat there, Napoleon?
In the play, I ate a steak and a piece of chocolate cake.
You like chocolate cakes? So basically, the last time you went to a restaurant, the place was cheap and there was a singer there, right?
Yes, teacher.
And also, it was very crowded. And the food was very good and tasted really good, right? And
Okay.
you went there with your family. And the service was good because the waiters were all fast and friendly. And also, you ate a steak and a piece of chocolate cake, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so this concludes section number 2. From now on, my teammate Eduardo is going to continue from the section number 3. So, Eduardo, you can begin. Eduardo, are you there? So he's not there right now. So we'll be waiting for Eduardo.
There is a problem, teacher, with the system.
No, I mean we're waiting Eduardo. Probably he has a technical problem or something like that. Yeah, he's not here. I don't know. Probably he had a problem, a technical problem. Oh, he's here again. So welcome back, Eduardo.
Eh,
Do you have technical problems?
the light went out for a minute, but the
Oh,
internet connection, yes, the internet connection was bad at the beginning because when the light goes out, it takes some time in order to be ready.
okay. So, but don't worry about it. So now we are going to move on to section 3, activity number 1. This section is going to be done by my teammate Eduardo. So Eduardo, you can begin.
Okay, section number 3, activity 1. Okay, guys, and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
In this case, we have a context here, like it's like a conversation, and as always, we are. Let me tell you that you are doing a great job, and I think that we are going to have good results here. In this case, we have a conversation, and you must complete this conversation. You can see the words that says answer. That means that you are gonna put a word that makes sense with the context. Okay. So in this
Okay.
case, the first one is going to be Ronald.
Okay. So let me think.
Okay.
Yesterday, my family and I went to a Mexican food restaurant. The atmosphere was good. Oh, sorry, teacher, I misspelled this word here.
Don't
It's good.
worry, it can
The
happen.
restaurant itself was mm, the service was the service was good, and the
Mhm.
servers were friendly. Friendly. The meal Tasty.
The meal
The
was
food.
tasty.
The food was delicious.
Delicious.
The potatoes were mm, overcooked. Yeah, overcooked. Though we mm, we wait, we will go again. So basically, this is my paragraph.
Okay,
Yes.
Ronald, just let me check.
Okay, teacher, do it,
Okay,
please.
yesterday my family and I went to a Mexican food restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere was good. The restaurant itself was excellent. The service was good, and the servers were friendly. The meal was tasty and the food was delicious. The potatoes were overcooked, though we will go again. Okay, that was good.
Thank you.
I think I would go back to. Okay, Napoleon. I need your help with this. We are going to do the same exercise that we did with Ronald. Let
Okay.
me repeat this again. You can see the words that said answer. That mean that you are going to replace a word that makes sense with a context. If you have any question, please just let me know.
Okay, teacher. Yesterday, my brother and I went to a Chinese food restaurant.
Okay.
The atmosphere was average.
Okay. It would be atmosphere, Napoleon.
Atmosphere, thank you, teacher.
You're most welcome.
You're right. You,
The atmosphere was. Do you need any help?
yes,
Uh,
continue, teacher.
Yeah, you can write now, Napoleon.
Net answer.
the atmosphere was. Uh huh.
Okay. Atmosphere was average.
Okay. Average. Okay. You can delete was because it's repeated.
The restaurant itself was average. The
Uh, Napo-
service was okay.
Na- Napoleon, could you
Okay.
please delete the word was because it's written twice.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that was good. Okay,
Continue.
continue. Yes.
The restaurant itself was average.
Mm-hmm. The average. Mm-hmm. How was
Uh,
the service?
the server was good, and the servers were friendly.
Okay.
Were friendly. Okay, teacher.
Okay. How was the meal?
The meat was overcooked, and the food was tasteless.
Tasteless. Okay. Okay. The meal was overcooked. Uh huh.
And the food was tasteless.
Okay. Tasteless.
Next, teacher.
Uh huh. Was the food was?
The potatoes
No.
were
No. No. How was the food? The meal was overcooked. Overcooked. I think that is missing an ed.
Okay.
Okay.
And the food
Okay, now
was
Napoleon.
uh,
Okay, it's missing overcooked.
over.
It needs or it's missing two
Okay, okay.
letters. Two letters.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
E and D.
I don't write.
Okay, Ronald, could you please help me with that?
Okay, try to type something now, Napoleon. Try to type the letters E and D.
No,
You can't.
I don't write two letter.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
okay. And the food. How was the food,
The food
Napoleon?
was okay. And the food was tasteless.
So write
Tasteless.
it. You can type.
Ronald, in this case, could you please write the word that Napoleon is trying to write, please?
Okay. I mean, tasteless.
Tasteless. You said tasteless, right, Napoleon?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a taste.
Okay.
So okay.
What about the potatoes, Napoleon? How were the potatoes?
The potatoes were fine. So
The potatoes were what?
excuse me, were fine.
Do you still have the same issues?
Try to write something now, Napoleon.
Yes,
Try
we
to type
Try
something.
try to write. How are the potatoes?
were fine.
Yes,
So
write
write
it,
it.
please.
I do rice.
Ronald, could you please help me
Not, not,
again?
not respond to that.
Okay, don't worry, Napoleon. Ronald, could you please help me? But I need you to dictate us, please,
Okay.
Napoleon. How were the potatoes?
We're going to go again.
The potatoes were okay. Ronald is going
We're
to
fine. The
okay.
potato were fine.
Okay.
Okay. So what about the last one, Napoleon? What's your opinion?
We're going to go again.
We what?
We're going to go again.
You want? Okay.
Okay.
So
Negative.
that's
Okay.
it.
Okay, Napoleon, and thank you, Ronald, for helping us.
Are you welcome?
Uh,
Okay.
okay, let me check and the text. Okay, yesterday my brother and I went to a Chinese food restaurant. The atmosphere was average. The restaurant itself was average. The service was good and the servers were friendly. The meal was overcooked and the food was tasteless. The potatoes were fine, though we won't go again. In this case, I totally right with you. I think that sorry, I totally agree with you. I think that I wouldn't go back again if I tasted this kind of food. Okay, thank you, Napoleon.
You are welcome, teacher.
Okay, section number 4, activity 2. Okay, in this activity, I need your help again. I need you to think of a place that comes up to your mind and think in this question: what makes a good restaurant? I need you to tell me the reason why you love a restaurant that make you to go back and everything. So in this case, we are gonna start with Ronald again since Napoleon just participated. So Ronald, could you please help me again by starting?
Okay. Don't no problem, teacher. So what makes a good restaurant, right?
Yes, exactly. If
Oh,
you need help with a word or something like that, just please let me know.
okay, teacher. Thank you. So in my opinion, my opinion, a good restaurant should have good prices. I mean, oops, sorry, good prices. I mean, it shouldn't it shouldn't be too cheap or too overpriced. Overpriced. It, oops, oh, sorry,
Overpriced.
right,
Uh-huh.
overpriced,
With letter
and
C.
also a good restaurant. Also, the the food must be tasty and worth worth the money, since there are places that have very expensive food, and the food is not worth it at all, and it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't taste too good and taste horrible. It's kind of a waste of our money. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
but also the food must be
Basically, that
tasty.
you the product must be good because you are paying for. So,
Yeah,
mhm, okay.
should offer a good fast service. The employees should be kind. So yeah, I think this is my opinion, I guess, and what makes a good restaurant. It should have good prices. Also, the food should be worth the price, and also the service should be fast and kind. That's basically my opinion.
Yes, and yes, and I agree with you because I think there is important that restaurants make sure that people have a good service because if people have a good service, if the restaurant in general have a good service, people are going to recommend this place and they are going to want to go back. Okay, yes,
Okay.
it's good. Napoleon, could you
Yeah, teacher.
please help me with the next one? What makes a good restaurant? The same exercise that we did with Ronald. You must write what makes a good restaurant. Your opinion, of course.
Okay, in my opinion, a good restaurant must have a great atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Okay.
Atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere. I don't write.
Okay. Just give us a moment. Ronald is going to help with this.
Try to move your cursor, Napoleon.
Your mouse or your.
Yeah. Okay, now try to type something. Keep, yeah, keep typing. I mean,
Yes.
now
Okay.
you can type your opinion about the question.
Above. I think that you. Yes, exactly. Try to write down.
Wait a minute. Wait, please, please, please. Try
Okay.
to type now, Napoleon.
Okay.
Move the mouse. Yes.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Now you can answer the question.
Okay. Thank you, Ronald.
yeah.
You're welcome.
No. Okay. Good. Napoleon,
It's
there is
food.
a
Ah,
misspelling there. Uh-huh. There is a misspelling on the letter R because no. Okay, great. Uh-huh. A great
great.
letter. Okay, but unit.
Great.
Great. Uh-huh. Atmosphere.
its food must taste delicious, and it should not be overpriced. Overpriced.
Good.
Also, it should have enough table to eat, and the service must be good.
Okay. Are you writing?
Uh, there is a wrong.
No, no, no. I
Ah,
mean, are you
ah,
writing
ah,
right
ah,
now?
ah, okay. Uh, Prices. Also, what happened? Okay. Okay, teacher, that is my opinion about the restaurant.
Okay. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, a good restaurant must have a great atmosphere, its food must stay delicious, and it should not be overpriced. Also, it should have enough table to eat, and the service must be good. I totally agree with the last part. Well, in general, I agree with in general, but I like the last part since I think that they have too many tables because sometimes it happens that people get angry because they wait for a long time to get a table, right? So it was good. Napoleon, great job.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, in the activity number 3, section number 5, my favorite place to eat is. Okay, in this case, as we did before, we are going to keep putting on practice what we have learned. But in this case, I need you to think of a place that you really love. For instance, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, whatever that is your favorite, and try to answer 3 questions related to the restaurant. For instance, why do you like that place? How often do you go to the place? And would you recommend that place? Imagine that I am a friend of you and I am asking you this. So try to relate this like you are telling this to a friend. Okay. In this case, go ahead. Let's start with Ronald again, since Napoleon just participated too. Okay, Ronald, please.
Okay, teacher, I'm going to write here. So my favorite place to eat is Pizza Hut. I love that place. But why do you like that place? I like it because the pizza there is delicious. Also, it has a good service. How often do you go to that place? Mm, Well, I usually go there with my family in order to celebrate a a birthday or a special day. Like that's it. For a special day.
Okay, that was good. And
The
what
last
about
one,
would you recommend that place? Okay.
yeah, of course, I would. Yes, it is a very good place to eat, and food there is worth. Yeah, basically, these are my answers.
Okay, that was good. And let me tell you that we have something in common. I do love pizza. I am a pizza lovers, and I think
Me
there
too.
is a yes, and I think there is a good place in order to go to the family because I'm pretty sure that most of your family members are going to have uh, a good fun and a good experience.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, okay, Ronald, thank you for sharing this with us. So we are going to continue with Napoleon. The same question, Napoleon. Think of a place. First of all, think on a place that you really love. Then think of three questions. Why do you like that place? How
Uh,
often do you go to that place? And if you would recommend that place. Okay. If you have any question or you have some difficulties writing a word or something like that, don't hesitate and please let me know.
okay, Ronald, there is a
No,
picture.
no, Napoleon. Start with a place, favorite place to eat.
Okay, my favorite restaurant is Tony Romas.
So try to move your mouse again, Napoleon.
Uh,
You are you're not typing anything.
there is a picture, Ronald,
Uh, uh, uh,
in my in,
Napoleon. Could you? Okay, Ronald. Sorry.
I don't write it.
Uh, uh, Try to click on it and try to write
I,
next to the is. Uh, Click on it and try to write. Oh, I don't know if you could help me,
Okay.
Ronald.
No,
Uh-huh.
he's doing it right now.
Okay. Okay. Right.
no.
Yes, you're doing it.
Okay. Then my favorite restaurant is Tony Romas.
That was a good one.
Ah, no. Okay, teacher.
First question: why do you like that place?
Because it has a good service and the waitresses are friendly.
Okay, write it, please. There is a misspelling. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. Service. It was good. Uh-huh.
Aha.
And that was good. Napoleon, there is a misspelling with waitresses. It's not necessary that you delete
Letter,
everything.
letter B.
Just Just correct that one. The letter is the E. White
Correct.
curses. Yeah. Okay, that was good. How often do you go to that place, Napoleon?
Usually go there during special dates such as birthdays or meetings.
I understand. Okay, good. Write it, please.
Teacher?
The last question, please. Would you recommend that place?
Yes, it is an excellent place to eat. Okay, teacher?
Okay, but it's quite expensive. Okay, that was good. And
Depend. Is so
I, I,
sometimes. Okay.
to be honest, I have visited this place because it's really near. But yes, it's a little bit expensive. But at the end, I think that um, your answer are really appropriate because I mean at the end, the money that you pay for that place, it's worth it. Okay. Okay, thank you for participating, guys. I really appreciate your participation. So, in order to move forward with this, my 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 classmate Napoleon is going to start the section number 6.
Okay, thank you. The section number 6, production by review about a restaurant. Good morning, guys.
Good morning,
Well,
teacher.
welcome,
Morning.
welcome back to a new English class.
Thank
Today,
you.
today we are going to learn about restaurant. Then write, Eduardo, can you write your review about a restaurant that
Yeah.
you are visit?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna.
I want una opinion, well, review about
Okay.
the restaurant.
Okay. I understand, teacher. In fact, I visited the Casona, so I'm gonna talk about the Casona.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
Good restaurant. Please write your
Uh,
review.
yes, yes, yes. Just give me a moment because sometimes
Okay.
it loads. Mhm. Okay, La Casona is a restaurant located in San Salvador. Eh, I visited the last year. Visited the last year with two friends. The restaurant looks elegant. So elegant, and the food is delicious. The food is delicious. I had typical food. I don't know why I'm writing in capital. Let me correct this, teacher.
Okay.
I had typical food and chicken. And to be honest, the price the price
Price.
are convenient.
This is, there are wrong, Edward,
Where, teacher?
prices.
Yes, you're totally right, because in this case, I'm talking about money, not at all. Okay, are convenient, are convenient. And there is a good environment. There is a good environment, like good music. And the staff is really friendly. That's
That, the result, student?
yes, that's it.
Okay, let me, I am going to read. La Casona is a restaurant located in Colonia Florblanca, San Salvador. I visited in the last year with two friends. The restaurant looks so elegant and the food is delicious. I had typical food and chicken. And to be honest, the prices are convenient. There is a good environment, like good music, and the staff is really friendly. Do you recommend this restaurant, the student?
Yes, of course, because as previously mentioned, I think although the place looks so elegant, the prices the prices are convenient because I think that are reachable. I mean, it's not cheap as some people may think.
Okay, thank you. Excellent. Now, you, Ronald, can you write your review about your preferred favorite restaurant?
Okay, teacher, sure. But in my case, I'm going to write about the restaurant Pueblo Viejo. So let me man, um, I went to this restaurant. Uh, I went here last week with my family, with all my family. That day was a special day for us, so we all went to celebrate there. And uh, the the place itself was good. The ambience was like a mix Mexican, Salvadorian cultures. Food was delicious. The food was delicious. We had cakes and also some tacos there, and they all were perfect. It was delicious. We had steak, tacos. So service was uh, service was perfect. The the servers were friendly and were always there for us. And also, what else? Let me see.
Therefore,
It is a good place to. Oops,
the place.
it is a good place to eat. I highly recommend it. So this is my review about this restaurant. I don't know if you have ever heard of this restaurant. It is located in Metro Sur. So yeah, that's it.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's it, teacher.
Okay, I got to read. Pueblo Viejo. I went to this restaurant last week with the family, and the place was good. The ambience was like a mix between Mexican and Salvadorian culture. The food was delicious. We had steaks and tacos. Also, the service was perfect. The servers were friendly and were always there for us. It is a good place to eat. Highly recommended. The restaurant was born.
Excuse me.
The
Oh,
restaurant was
uh,
born.
yeah, it burned. On February 9th. Yeah, I remember that day. Yeah, it's out of service as for right now. Yeah, it's out of service. I don't know when they are going to open again for business, but yeah, it's closed right now. Such that was such a bad moment for them, but it's a good place nonetheless.
Okay, I'm sorry for that.
It's not that bad.
Excellent, Ronald.
Thank you, teacher.
Next, wrap up what we learned today, section 7. Okay, now we are going to talk about some characteristics about restaurant. Can you write, Ronald, uh, characteristic a good restaurant?
Okay, sure, teacher. So let me see. Mm, a good atmosphere is a characteristic of a good restaurant. Continue, or it's Eduardo's turn right now?
Eduardo, continue, Eduardo.
Okay, good
Uh,
restaurant,
uh,
right?
a bad or a good
I'm going
characteristic?
to start by a bad restaurant because of my experience, of course. Okay, let me put it
Bad
here.
service.
Bad service. er,
Next,
okay.
Ronald.
So, food is the soup is always cold. Goes here. Oops, sorry. It goes here. The soup is always cold is a characteristic of a bad restaurant.
Okay, Eduardo.
Okay,
Now
service
continue.
excellent. Okay, I love this.
Okay, so food is tasteless is a characteristic of also a bad restaurant. When food is not worth our money. Sorry, sorry. There.
Okay, waiters, I think that is really important because uh, they have contact with us, and if we don't like the way they treat us, sometimes we are gonna have a bad service.
So next one is for me. Meals are delicious. Well, I mean, that's a characteristic of a good restaurant because when a meal or food basically is delicious, you know, your money was the food was worth the price. Sorry with this. There.
Make are delicious.
Meals overpriced. I think that not everyone likes this one. So
Now,
about restaurant because we are trying to look for a good service but a price that is affordable for us. Okay, so
Okay, I am going to read. Has a good characteristic, has a good atmosphere, service excellent, waiters are friendly, uh, may make
meals.
meal are delicious. And now I am going to read about bad characteristics, bad service. The the soup is always cold. May are overpriced. Food is tasty. Okay, student, I am very happy because you are learn much this day.
Thank you,
And
teacher.
now I am going to keep improving your English. I think you are practice every day. You can use different tools, how internet, television, videos, YouTube, to read book, short story, there are many hundreds of results that range from videos. Also, I consider important to go to school and university and other academy.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you, thank you, student.
Thank you.
I
Thanks
am
to you, teacher
very happy
Jesus.
with you.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
okay. So this concludes the video about the lesson plan. Thank you very much for your attention, and as always, we'll be waiting for your feedback. Thank you very much.